Hello again, and welcome to Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast. Episode 39, racing towards middle age, just like myself. I am Phil, and joining me is that plucky millennial herself.
Hey y'all, it's a little Hellfire in the house. It's Wednesday night. Y'all know what's up. I got my chimichanga, got my beer. What are we talking tonight, Phil?
Got some tea.
Wade's World, Wade's World, Wade's World, Wade's World.
Like Charlie Esser told you, man, wait till you get closer to 40, man.
See with women, we have like a maintenance plan that you start when you turn 30. So
that's right, my 40th birthday's coming up, so if anyone wants to send me expensive presents, please do. Welcome back to Wade's World, where we're actually going to be talking about Deadpool this week. But don't get used to it.
I was going to say, February's going to be a weird month, y'all. Just hang tight.
Shortest month of the year.
So we're talking Deadpool and Cable number 12?
Yes, ma'am.
I read the right one. That's a good start. So what was the top 10 list for this one?
It was the top 10. How did we put the top 10 replacement heroes or substitute heroes?
I took it as legacy characters. So you'll see a kind of a theme with mine.
Okay. She hit the Marvel password legacy.
Exactly.
Because why? Because Deadpool encounters Agent X in this issue.
Yep. It's really funny that he encounters Agent X, and it seems like he finally figures out how annoying fighting can be because he's fighting Agent X. So over it. But I'm even, and you're the odds. So I'm just gonna kick off this list with the totally awesome Hulk, Amadeus Cho.
Oh, do you like Amadeus or?
I liked his debut, but anything after that hasn't really lived up to what they put forth, in my personal opinion. But I do love that he is an Asian American guy, and I do feel like the diversity was kind of forced in on that one, but I do enjoy what they did with it in its initial run.
Yeah, I mean, Amadeus had been around before that too. At least it wasn't like a brand new character.
Yeah, he's been a couple other people, Hercules and stuff like that. So.
All right, well then, number 9. Speaking of green, and like half my list is just the anger Lilith. Number 9, yes. Connor Hawke.
I already knew as soon as you said it.
Oliver Queen's son. No, I know. As soon as I said green.
Now, in Star City 2046, that Connor Hawke had potential. I do not like Connor Hawke in the comic books, except for when he joined the Justice League. He had one good arc when he joined the Justice League, and that's the only good thing Connor Hawke ever did.
Rock of Ages, or when he took down the key?
When he took down the key.
All right.
Rock of Ages is
What?
I'm just teasing. But Connor does make it unbearable for me. Anyway, moving right along to another Archer, Kate Bishop's Hawkeye.
I hear that. Very good, very good. And and Kelly Thompson, who writes her ongoing book, I did an interview with a couple months back, so scroll down. All right, let's go with the dead guy. Most everyone gets replaced, including Thor. And you know, I'm a 90s kid, as Lil loves to rub it in. Thunderstrike, Eric Masterson.
I dug deep. Phil dug deep for that one, y'all.
Hey, I really wasn't even like a regular Thor reader until Eric Masterson took over as Thor.
You that damn. We'll get to it. The other guy that's on the list that I just don't get your love for, but we'll wait. Next up is Power Girl. No, not Power Girl with the boob window. Tanya Spears Power Girl. My cosplay in progress.
I was gonna say, is it coming, the cosplay?
Yes, it is. Not sure which kind. WonderCon or Comic-Con. I'm not sure which one it'll be at.
We'll go with probably one of the more well-known replacements who... What? No, I'm not going there. I'm not going there yet. No, I'm going to go War Machine, James Rhodes.
I mean, people know him.
That's what I said. I said probably one of the more well-known ones.
But I think, let's see, who's more well-known, War Machine or when Falcon took over as Captain America? What was more...
I think I don't know about.
I think more people were up in arms about Falcon being Captain America than the War Machine.
I mean, Falcon had been a hero for a long time before he took over. But I mean, I think if you've been reading comics from like at least the 90s, you.
At least people though, they're like Marvel MCU only, so it's just like.
I heard a rumor. I'm not sure if it's true, but supposedly the original, the idea for the original War Machine armor came from. I guess someone had an idea for giving the Punisher Iron Man armor like he has right now.
I was gonna say he got it eventually, so I kind of believe that. So yeah,
Yep.
Number 4, Dina Laurel Lance, not TV version. I love Katie Cassie, but I'm talking comic book because technically it was her mother's mantle, and then they merged it, Silver Age, and then New 52. Just don't even get me started.
That is so complicated. Yes,
it is the most. It's one of the most complicated character histories on the DC side for sure.
Well, it's a lot of DCs are complicated. Earth 1, Earth 2, then it's
JSA,
generational. Yeah. Speaking of wearing black, well, from one of my favorite runs, John Walker, the U.S. agent.
What are Charlie and I supposed to do with you, Philip?
Why?
Like, you like Captain Marvel? You like this guy?
I shouldn't even say I like him that much. I just like the suit. I mean, I'd rather Steve Rogers wore it. This is the suit I wanted in Infinity War.
And I wanted a black suit in Justice League. You live, you learn, you get over it, Philip.
Hey, at least they don't digitally remove Chris Evans's facial hair. Thank you very much.
Just you wait. Something ridiculous like that is gonna happen one of these days.
He's a fugitive.
Number 2 is Miles Morales. Although I feel like he's not a replacement character. He's like Spider-Man in his own right. Do you know what I mean?
Well, they kind of brought him in the Ultimate Universe, and then they brought him over.
It's like one of those characters they took a bet on, and it blew up in their favor, kind of thing.
I think they need to keep him exactly how he is, but maybe just give him a different name.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think, you go with Spider-Man, people are always comparing him to Peter Parker. He needs to be his own man.
I don't know, there's so many like Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse that it's room for Miles without that. Yeah. I think some people, some people's are Ben Reilly, some people's are Peter Parker. I think Miles Morales might be some people's Spider-Man that they prefer over. Because Peter has been dumb in quite a few iterations where he's just like, I love you, babe, but come on.
And speaking of spiders and speaking of Ben Reilly, my number 1, Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider.
Oh, such a 90s kid. Such a 90s kid.
I listen to you. Please, like, you don't love the X-Men animated series or...
I do. I'm an 80s baby with the 90s maybe. I make no bones about it.
I shouldn't even say I was a kid in the 90s. I'm more like a teenager.
Same diff. All right. Let's get into Cable and Deadpool number 12.
30 Pieces number 2, where we left off, 2 weeks ago?
The Burnt Offering part 3, right?
Part 2. 2 of 2.
Part 2?
Or no, Burnt Offering.
When the whip comes down, right?
Well, it's 30 Pieces part 2, but I don't know. Do you have this?
Hold on, wait. Let me see the cover. Hold on.
Deadpool and Agent X. Yes.
Alrighty. I just had a feeling
where Deadpool and Agent X are fighting, and they're both like, "Stop saying that."
Yeah.
They're like repeating each other.
Wait, was the opening page from this kind of weird to you?
What, the text?
Yeah.
You think that's what's weird?
I don't know, something was off for me.
What, the text page? I think they kind of did that in Agent X's book, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember.
God, look how old this book is. Look at that ad next to it.
The Matrix Online game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game was terrible. Like, the video games were awesome, but that particularly was terrible.
What for the PC? I never played it on the PC.
Ugh. Yeah. Ironically, it was terrible on the PC. I'm a PC gamer from way back.
Miss Gamer. Yes, because this is cover date April 2005.
The Dark Ages.
What?
The Dark Ages.
Tell me.
Let's see. I don't know. I think that Patrick, the artist, his action sequences were fabulous in this particular issue.
Oh yeah. Lots of bullets, lots of well, of course you got two guys with healing factor, so
Yeah.
lots of violence, got the face hugging techno organic alien. More of Nate in Wonderland. I'm gonna die. I'm taking you all with me.
I mean, is this the one where he's talking to his dad? And he's
Cable?
like, it's like that. Yeah.
I don't.
Or is that the...
No, I think it's him talking to Domino and all like the 6-pack who are all stuck in his head.
Okay. They're all kind of blending together at this point.
Yeah, because he said is like he's like you all kind of got sucked into my head accidentally. I can't. Because he even says to them, I'm about to die, and you're all gonna go with me. And they're like, he's like, your only hope is if Deadpool comes and saves you, and they're just like, oh no.
Yeah. I don't know, like nobody was really like a standout character. Like we spent kind of almost equal time in a weird way with both of them, even though it's like shenanigans with Cable.
Yeah, I don't know if they like planned it this way or if they're like writing themselves out of the corner they wrote themselves into, or they're like, okay, we got rid of the in Cable's solo book, they were kind of like slowly getting rid of the techno-organic virus. I'm like, let's bring that back, kid.
What else you gonna do?
Kind of explain, why he's not like smacking like cosmic level characters around every week,
Yeah. I mean, you do have to kind of, he is pretty OP if you want him to be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I mean, when he first shows up in this book, he's kind of OP, to be honest. He's just like,
Giant arm. Glowing eye.
Why does that look like something from Battlestar Galactica?
Silent.
Ugh. I don't know. This issue was kind of slow for me, though. There's a lot of dialogue. A lot.
Well, you kind of have to explain what's going on.
If you say so. I mean, this book is supposed to be an action shoot 'em up. Like, let's just be honest, with a bunch of nonstop pop culture references, and this one was just kind of like
it's shoot 'em up, and here's where we're going to the next arc, but it's still fun.
It was fun.
And then it ends with Cable on Providence and Nick Fury telling him, he's like, okay, you have your own island. Don't get out of line.
Oh,
Mom and
other Nick Fury.
Your mother and I are leaving you home alone. Don't
throw any parties while we're gone.
Young Tom Cruise, do not throw any parties.
Don't start a underage prostitution ring. I mean, that's what risky business is at the heart of the story.
Where's Deadpool in the background there in that scene? Just being like, yeah, that's right. Tom Cruise.
I don't know. It was just something off about this issue. I mean, it was okay. Had fun with it, but I don't know. At this point in the story, I'm expecting more.
Like you said, it's a shoot 'em up, or it's taking you in the next arc. And I think they were trying to reset Cable closer to his original status quo.
I get all that, but it was a little clunky for me.
Yeah,
I give it a B, a solid B, just a straight up B.
Yeah, I might give it a B plus. I really enjoy it. Well, wasn't the best, but I enjoyed it. Did you have a favorite page or panel, or no? You said it all.
Yeah, I mean, it was all pretty good. Anything that was like more actiony, I enjoyed a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. You mean like that splash page?
It's a lot of red.
That's right. That's why you wear the red pants. Oh,
Funny because I had red pants on today.
at least they weren't the brown pants.
Oh boy, what am I gonna do with you?
But hey, we got Deadpool related news.
I was gonna say Deadpool news.
We got that new trailer or teaser or whatever it is with Cable, which I won't.
Is that's a Flashdance reference, right?
Oh well, the poster was, but you didn't see the actual video with Cable?
Oh yeah, I did. How couldn't I have? You put it right in the message in the instant messenger.
Which I would play, but there's too much bad language.
This podcast is rated teen, but it's not rated teen plus.
But yes, we got the poster.
I was gonna say it had a little bit of glowiness to it. Do you approve or do we riot?
I hope we get more, but I don't know if anything will ever satisfy me like it does on the printed page. But
I mean, it has the potential to match up.
Maybe he'll like push it, and then we'll just like, you won't even see that eye. It'll just be like.
I mean, if they can do it in Terminator, they can do it here. Terminator's how old?
True.
You can't live up to with all that Fox money. Exactly. But yeah, I'm good. I'm like so antsy for the animated series. Like I need this in my life. May can't come soon enough.
And then they had they got a hold of Donald Glover somewhere, and Deadpool animated debut sometime in May, so close to the movie when Deadpool 2 comes.
Is it weird that it's Donald Glover? Like I'm just gonna keep hearing Miles Morales in my head, like the whole time.
I don't think he's. But is he doing the voice? I don't think they've said who's doing the voice. I think.
Or is he just executive producing it?
He's producing it, but I don't know if they said if he's actually doing a voice.
Because he does a lot of voice work, so it just almost like, when you're producing something, you can make something happen for yourself.
But I just wonder if it's like an unknown or something, because like they still haven't dropped the name or anything.
Yeah, it's weird.
Again, FX Donald Glover, I'm right here. I mean, I can do it. Come on, watch. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's what she said.
You know what? Take it to Twitter, Phil. Take it to Twitter.
Hashtag make me Deadpool. It'll be right under Fight Me Nerds.
No, right next to Esser's Gwenpool.
For those of you who don't listen to Super Connectivity or Capes and Lunatics, what the hell are you doing here?
You totally should. One.
That's right. If you don't listen to Capes, I don't know what you're doing here. But Charlie Esser would like a Gwenpool suit, and he will wear it to podcast, and you can see him.
He said he would probably never take it off.
That's not hygienic. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
So yeah, we're inching closer to May, and did any Deadpool books come out? Because he's like Batman. He has like 90 books.
Today, Spider-Man Deadpool number 27 came out. It's weird. He's like, he's Despicable Deadpool now. He kind of has like his own like weird team of like, I don't know, animals and weird. He's got like a Clay Quartermain LMD, like messed up LMD on his team. I don't want to know.
Those writers have got to get off that stuff, man.
The cracks are good for you, son.
So yeah, I guess we can drop some shameless plugs and get on out of here.
That's right. But if you want to read ahead, next week we're going to take another break because it's close to another movie. Next week we're going to review Fantastic Four number 53. It's like the second issue the Black Panther appears, but the first time
Fantastic Four? Why are we reading Fantastic Four, Phil?
Because his origin and Claw and It's gonna be clobbering time.
Oh. Speaking of which, I can't wait. Hold on till we do that one. My thingies finally came in the mail for Black Panther movie. Hold on.
Well, what thing?
And there goes my headphones.
I apologize in advance. What she's getting.
You know me. I can't get enough of my random nonsense.
Great. I don't know.
So the other ones are coming in the mail, but
Funkos. Oh, Black Panther without
that's
the
the Black
mask.
Panther one.
Yeah.
And in this one
Ooh,
is Killmonger.
nice.
And I got the whole female guard coming in too.
Oh yeah.
I just got those off of Amazon. There's like 3 of the female guard.
You know, with my birthday coming up, I was almost half tempted too. Like people ask me, like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I'm half tempted just to make like an Amazon wish list or something.
Dude, these Funkos they were all under. Well, no, this one, the Kilgore one came from Barnes and Noble. Thank you, Phil. Actually, did use the gift card for that one, but this one actually came from Amazon, and they're like under $10. This one was like $6.97.
Nice.
So.
Are you gonna have 2 Black Panthers because that one doesn't have a mask?
Yeah, I got like the one with the mask. Well, yeah, that one's coming too.
I knew
they
it.
were actually on back order.
Nice, I knew it.
So yeah, I have like a weird random collection of like Funko Pops. Like I have DuckTales, and then I have like Power Girl, Thea from Arrow, and Aquaman and Wonder Woman. So it's just kind of like I stopped collecting them and sold them, and now I'm starting all over again. So Black Panther is going to be my Marvel section. Because Deadpool, those things are way too expensive.
What, the Funkos?
Yeah, the good ones anyway. The other ones I like, they're over like $20. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
No.
I know you paid $8 for it. I'm not paying 20. Shady eBay. Anyway, I'm just really excited about the Black Panther movie. I hope it's as good as everybody says it is.
It should be, like I said.
And I hope it becomes its own little spin-off franchise like the Avengers have become. I think that'd be interesting. It's lots of stuff to explore.
Hey, scroll down. I interviewed Mark Waid last night, and he said he watched it, and it is as great as you think it is.
The cinematography looks great. And it's just kind of a bummer that none of it was like shot and I totally get it for like insurance purposes and stuff when you're shooting a movie, like anywhere in Africa. I was just like, y'all could have filmed in South Africa. They really could have. That's a little more safe than like Rwanda or anywhere like that. But other than that,
I think he's gonna hit big in the MCU because I think didn't they say like the Avengers are gonna look different after all the Infinity War stuff? I think we're gonna get like a new team. At least half the team's going to be new or something, and it's probably going to...
they already kind of hinted about that in Spider-Man Homecoming, basically.
Yeah, I think I don't know if Tony Stark's going to get killed or he's going to be off somewhere, but I think Black Panther is going to be the new Tony Stark.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they kind of set up Robert Downey Jr. as like to be like, he's like the thing that everything circles around. I think in the next phase it's going to be Black Panther.
Be interesting if that pans out. That kid's life's about to change. He doesn't even know it.
Chadwick Boseman, yeah.
He's not even a kid. He's like 40, but
he's probably older than you, and you're like, yeah, that kid. Who are you, Kevin Smith?
Pretty much. That's where I get it from.
All right, let's get out of here. Like I said, Fantastic Four 53. If you want to read ahead, wonder if Charlie Esser would like to join us because that is Fantastic Four. Because he's had to have read it.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
I mean, Ben Grimm's in it. I'm sure he's read it somewhere.
We could drop a little chat link.
Oh, and we were talking about comics, but did you read X-Men Red #1 today?
I have it, but I haven't read it.
Oh,
I usually don't read it till Thursday or Friday.
It's better. I wasn't like down on it, but it's better than I thought it was going to be. I like the premise.
It doesn't feel like a straight up cash grab.
No,
that's like an actual good story.
Yeah. No, I was very pleased with the story.
Okay, that makes me look a little more forward to it.
They actually give you like a reason why she forms this team, and instead of just hey, another X-Men team. There's actually
I guess they got a little meta with it, because there's like how many X-Men teams right now?
Yeah, but no, it's good. I recommend it.
Good.
All right, everyone. If you want to talk Deadpool, Black Panther, Funkos, Scarlet Spider, you can email us wadesworldpod@gmail.com, facebook.com/wadesworldpodcast, @wadesworldpod on Twitter, and the voicemail for Everything Capes and Lunatics 614-382-2737. That's 614-38 and Lilith Hellfire.
Is that all memorized, Philip? You have it memorized now? Or you looking at
No,
something?
well, the number kind of, but I have a board like right behind my laptop.
Shouldn't say anything. She said, of course, I'm a professional. But anyway.
My eidetic memory.
You guys can fight me nerds at Lilith Hellfire or at Adventures in FG. You can find me at Adventures in FG on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram. Not much that I'm live tweeting outside of Black Lightning, but I will be live watching when Constantine shows up on Legends. Coming soon. What is that, February 12th?
Yeah, this Monday.
Yep. So look forward to that. That's about it right now. And the Black Panther, you can catch my reactions, spoiler-free reactions after I see Black Panther on the Thursday before it drops.
And then Capes and Lunatics that week. We're gonna probably that Saturday night. We're probably gonna review it.
Ooh, a Saturday night review.
I think Tyler said he's going. I think he might be going Thursday like you are. So. And then me and the family are going probably Saturday morning or afternoon, and then hopefully.
It's weird though, because my baby was like, 50 Shades of Grey comes out then too, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, because it's like 2 days. It's like the day after Valentine's. If you're going Thursday night, it's the day after Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Exactly. I was just like, you're so funny. Alternatives for those of us who aren't into comic books. Just throwing it out there.
You're like, no, honey, not till we get home. Anyway, that has been your Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast.
Wade's World, Wade's World, Wade's World, Wade's World.
So you're not in the 50 Shades of Grey.
It's Twilight fanfic come to life. Like, I just can't support that.
I am so happy that Daniel's not into that.
I just couldn't support it with any of my being. I was just like, no, that's not cool.
We should just I know we're like, spoiler alert, we're doing a live commentary for Batman Gotham by Gaslight on the next Capes and Lunatics, but we should throw out 50 Shades of Grey and just hear Charlie. You have to probably be like, oh, it's not so bad. There's redeeming qualities to that movie. You know, you can defend anything. Oh, I almost forgot. Forget Charlie Esser. Tristan Esser, Toxin Gamer.